Hey, fifth grade, Mr. Bauer here. We are, if you're watching this, I'm assuming you are watching it on Monday, April 27th. This is the video for Monday, April 27th. And I just turned 60 yesterday. All right, super. Okay, so today we are in Unit 6, Module 1. And we are going to be basically jumping through sessions 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3 days into one. But if you recall, session 1 all the time has the pre-assessment, and we don't do that. So we're not going to do the pre-assessment. So that's basically 1. There might be a workbook page for 1, but we're just going to basically finish 1, go into 2 and 3, and move on from there. So this is basically session 2, I believe. We do some ordered pairs, also known as coordinate pairs. Bridges calls them ordered pairs or coordinate pairs, so don't get confused, they're the same thing. So I just wanted to show you, if we look at all 4 quadrants of ordered pairs, you will see it starts with, see the positive, that's quadrant 1, then we go 2, 3, 4, so it's counterclockwise, okay? So, but you will see, I know some of you are, negative numbers, but when you get into all 4 quadrants, you're talking about, see, 3 is negative, okay? But for us, for the next few days, we are just using 1, and I moved it over here, and 1 is positive. So you can see the XY. This is X line. Is line correct?
Axes?
X-axis and Y-axis. And so we have, here's your ordered pair. This is X, this is Y. So X always comes first. So 2 is an X, so you go over 2. And you always go over on X first, and then you go up to Y. So, or when you're doing negative, down to Y. Or left for on axis. So, but we're just working with positives. So we're only working with quadrant 1, okay? So this is 2 up 3, so XY is 2, 3. Those are ordered pairs. You'll have fun with that. It's actually kind of fun. Now when we go to Student Book 204, most of that page is, I don't think you'll have a problem with. I just wanted to go over common denominator for anybody that forgot. So I didn't do the one on your page, but this is a similar one. So if we have 3 fractions that we're adding up and we want a common denominator, what I usually do, you could see that 5 will go into 15. So if this was just 3/5 plus 11/15, we'd use 15ths. But, we got a 5/6 down here. So 6 won't go into 15. So we can't use 15. So then I always go to the big number and go to the next multiple from the big number. And the next multiple of 15 is 30. Well, 5 goes into 30, 6 goes into 30. So I use 30 as the common denominator. Now I'm not going to add that all up. You can do that on your paper. But you'll see you will end up with a pretty big improper fraction that you should turn into a mixed number. Okay? All right. 205. And I'm just taking bits and pieces. Sessions 2 and 3, I kind of put all into this. So I'm not going to go over each little tidbit, but this is basically anything that I saw that you might have trouble with as a 5th grader. I'm trying to give you some samples here on the board. Okay, so Student Book 205. I call it moving decimals, okay? So I used 75. This is just 75.00, okay? Now the cool thing here is all we're multiplying by right here is either 10 or 100, or there might be, on your page, there might be 1,000. or 10,000. But I just want to show you that when you're multiplying by like a 10 or 100 or 1,000, you're just moving a decimal because 75 times 1 stays 75. So this is just, 10 is just an extra 0. So I call it moving decimals. So when you do 75.00 times 10, you're just moving the decimal to the right 1. So this is 750, and I know most of you know that. And then once again, 100, 2 zeros, 2 positions over, 7,500. Now, when we get to division, now we're dividing by 10. So here, you go to the left. So 75.00 divided by 10 is 7.5, okay? And you're probably, oh, this is easy, because now you know 75.00 divided by 100 is 0.75, okay? So that's mainly what 205 is doing. It's actually, when you start to understand this, it's actually kind of fun. It's just like, boom, I know what to do. So take a look at that and then do 205. 206 is really cool. It's called cube sequence. And what they're going to give you, I really tried to do some 3D here, but you can see I'm not all that great, especially on this wobbly whiteboard. But they're going to give you 5 arrangements, and they're going to have you look for a pattern, okay? And you'll see that it's not hard. You'll see what's going on. You just take a look at it. What I wanted to show you was when they make the ordered pair down here, I wanted to show you what they're doing to make it easier. So this is arrangement 1. So the ordered pair for arrangement 1, the arrangement 1, this is arrangement 1. That means the first number is 1 because it's arrangement 1, okay? Then you look at arrangement 1, how many cubes are in there? Oh, there's 2. There's the ordered pair for arrangement 1. So let's look at arrangement 2. Oh, well, it's arrangement 2, so 2 is X, okay? And then if you look at your picture, they put these 2 on top of a group of 4 cubes, okay? And they keep doing that all the way down the other 3, 4, 5 arrangements. They keep adding a layer of 4. So you will see the pattern, okay? But let's get back to this ordered pair. This is arrangement 2, and it also has 6 cubes. So its ordered pair is 2, 6, okay? Why am I telling you that? Because eventually you're going to graph those in the positive quadrant, and you're going to watch, and you're going to see that the line of XY's going up, okay? So it's really kind of fun. We're kind of in a very interesting stretch of bridges. It's pretty fun. 207, I'm not going to show you 207 because it's graphing pictures. Once again, it's just fun. You're going to take ordered pairs. You're going to plot them on the quadrant 1, and you're going to do a dot to dot. When you do ordered pair number 1, you put the dot. When you do ordered pair number 2, you put the dot, and then you extend a line from 1 to 2. And the book says, I haven't done it yet, but the book says you're going to have a picture when you're done. Fun, right? Okay, home connections. 111 is just graphing ordered pairs. I think most of you should not have a problem with that. 112, home connections is word problems. And number 4 on 112, because these go together, it's like 1, 2, 3 is on 111, and then 4 and 5 are on 112. But anyway, 112 is word problems, okay? And Number 4, I think you'll have no trouble with. Number 5 is a challenge problem. And I just wanted to show you A for number 5. So it says basically if you have 8 people in the room and they all shake hands once, how many handshakes are there in all when they're all said and done? So what I did is we've got these blue numbers are people. Okay? So what I had is number 1, shake hands with everybody, all the way down the line. Well, there's 7. There's 7 shakes. Okay? Now, 1 and 2 have already shook hands. So we go to number 2, person 2, they have to shake hands with 3, with 4, with 5, with 6, with 7, with 8. Okay? So here was 7 lines, and here's 6 lines. So you can see the pattern getting formed here. As you go to 3, 2 and 3 already shook, so now you'll do 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Remember though, when you get to 8, after you do 7, 8's already shook hands with everybody. So you don't have to keep doing number 8, person number 8. And then for 5B, I didn't put it up here, but I think if you use the same type of a format that I used here, you'll probably be able to figure it out, okay? There is a formula for this, but it's kind of a beginning high school formula, so I'm not going to try and teach that here. That's going to be for later. At the bottom here, now all the nuts and bolts together here, you will see for Monday, April 27th, your 60-year-old teacher just said to do, SB 204 to 207. So that's 4 pages. 204, 205, 206, 207, which I just outlined here. And then home connections 111 and 112. Okay? So that's everything in a nutshell. On Wednesday, because you will have a few more days to work, I will probably make Wednesday a little bit longer because you have until Sunday to get the work done. So that's quite a few days. So for the video Wednesday, there might be more to do, but that's okay. You've got more time to do it. Okay? I'm signing off at Studio Bauer. We'll see ya.